All right, let's dive into something that feels like it's straight out of science fiction. We're going to talk about how you can use AI to figure out what's going to be the next big thing before it's the next big thing. Forget chasing trends, we're talking about how to start setting them.
I want to start with a number. Just one number that should, honestly, kind of freak you out. 18 minutes.
You heard that right. We're talking about platforms like X, where that brilliant post you just crafted can lose half of its entire potential reach in less time than it takes to get a pizza delivered. It's just gone, buried. That's the reality we're all up against.
So this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? You've got trends on platforms like TikTok that literally explode and then disappear in less than 48 hours. So how in the world are you supposed to keep up, let alone get ahead of the curve? The old way, seeing a trend pop up and then scrambling to make your own version, it just doesn't cut it anymore. By the time you post, you're already ancient history.
This is where we flip the script completely. The answer is a totally different way of thinking, and it's all powered by AI. We have to move from being reactive, always playing catch-up, to being proactive. You become the one who starts the fire, not the one chasing the smoke. I mean, just look at the difference here. It's night and day, right? The old way is just frantic guesswork, throwing stuff at the wall and hoping something sticks. The proactive strategy, it's all about making smart, calculated moves. And the payoff is insane. We're talking potentially 10 times more shares, all because you were there first. And the benefits of getting in early, they're massive. You're basically claiming prime real estate before anyone else even knows there's a land rush. You get all this visibility when the competition is super low, which instantly positions you as an expert, an authority. That translates to a 30 to 50% better return on your time and effort. It's how you turn that free organic reach into actual measurable growth. Okay, so this all sounds great, but how does this AI crystal ball actually work? Is it magic? Well, not quite, but it's pretty darn close. Let's pull back the curtain and see what's going on under the hood. It really boils down to 3 simple steps. First, the AI is constantly scanning everything: social media, news articles, what people are searching for, looking for little sparks and patterns. Then, and this is the cool part, it uses machine learning to score those little sparks on a virality index. And it's shockingly accurate, like 70 to 80% accurate. Finally, it doesn't just tell you what's hot. It gives you tailored ideas, the hooks, the captions, the video formats that will actually work for your brand. And here's the secret sauce that makes this so smart. It's called natural language processing, or NLP. This is the tech that lets the AI understand culture, not just keywords. It gets sarcasm and memes. It figures out what new slang actually means. It can read the vibe of a conversation. That's how it knows the difference between a real, fresh trend and just old noise being recycled.
This video is brought to you by Whoop Social, the all-in-one social media tool that saves you time and skyrockets your growth. Stop wasting hours posting manually. With Whoop Social, you can schedule, publish, and track performance across every platform, all from one simple dashboard. Whether you're a creator, brand, or agency, Whoop Social helps you stay consistent, reach more people, and grow faster, automatically. Don't wait. Join thousands of smart marketers and start free today at whoopsocial.com.
Of course, all this theory's cool, but does this stuff actually work out there in the real world? Oh, you bet it does. Let's look at some incredible examples of brands and creators who use this exact strategy to score some massive, massive wins. So here are a few of the heavy hitters in this space right now. You've got tools like Predis.ai, which is kind of an all-in-one powerhouse for e-commerce brands. Then you have the big enterprise players like Hootsuite doing deep social listening. And there are also super specialized tools like Syllaby.io that focus on one thing and do it really well, like generating scripts for viral videos. And check this out. This quote from a real user just nails the power of these tools. It's not just about getting better ideas, it's the unbelievable speed. Think about that, creating and scheduling 10 videos, a whole week's worth of content or more in half an hour. That's a game changer. That was pure science fiction a few years ago. Now for an absolutely brilliant example from a huge brand. You remember when AI-generated art was just starting to pop up everywhere? While Heinz was paying attention, they jumped on the DALL-E 2 trend before it was totally saturated, prompting it to create all these wild images of ketchup in space and ketchup art. They saw the wave coming and got on their surfboard. And what was the payoff for being first? This number is just staggering. They generated over 850 million organic impressions. Because they were the first major brand to really lean into that AI meme culture, they created this huge moment that was worth 25 times what they actually spent.
But hey, you do not need a massive Heinz-sized marketing budget to do this. Check out what creator Karen X. Cheng did. She saw this emerging trend of using AI to add cool visual styles to videos. So she took a simple video and used AI to transform it into all these different, incredible art styles. It was something nobody had really seen before. And the results were just explosive. Over 1 million views. But even more important, look at that last number, a 40% boost in her overall follower engagement. It just goes to show you how one single, perfectly timed, AI-powered idea can lift up your entire platform.
Okay, so you've seen why this works, and you've seen how it works. So now, the big question. How do you actually do it? Let's get super practical and lay out the playbook you can use to put this strategy to work for yourself, starting today.
It's a really clear, repeatable process. You start with the fundamentals, know your niche, know your goals. Then you use the tools to listen for those early signals. From there, you generate your content ideas. And then, this is key, you have to move fast and create quickly. Post at the right moment, amplify it, and then, and you can't skip this last step, measure what happens so you can learn, get better, and do more of what works.
But here's something that is absolutely crucial to remember. The AI is your co-pilot, not the pilot. This is not about letting a robot take over. The real magic happens in this blend. Yeah, let the AI do about 70% of the heavy lifting, the data crunching, the idea generation, the speed. But that last 30%, that has to be you, your creativity, your personality, your brand's unique voice. That's the human touch that actually makes people connect with the content. And finally, let's just be smart about this. Here's how you avoid messing this up. Don't just turn on the AI and walk away. You need a strategy. Timing is everything, so don't jump on a trend when it's just a tiny blip, but don't wait until it's a tidal wave either. Always inject your own voice so you don't sound generic. And please, never let the need for speed make you sacrifice the quality that your audience trusts you for. So look, the big takeaway here is that the tools and the strategy to finally get ahead of the curve are here, right now. By combining the insane predictive power of AI with your own unique creative spark, you can literally stop chasing trends and start making them. So the only real question left is, what's the first thing you're going to create?